Hi, I am Mr. Saurabh Hossain. In this video, I demonstrate to you the examination of alimentary system. For examination of the alimentary system, you just started your examination by inspection of the oral cavity, then go for proper examination of the abdomen. For proper examination of the abdomen, you have inspection, palpation, percussion, and auscultation. So all examination, you have to start your examination by greeting, introduction, consent, then exposure. So expose, in case of abdomen examination, you have to expose from mid chest to mid thigh. I already take his consent, and now I start the examination. For oral cavity examination, oral cavity inspection, you just inspect the lip. There may be change, pigmentation in the lip, which you may gain pigmentation in the lip in case of Peutz-Jeghers syndrome or familial adenomatous polyposis coli. And then you go for inspect the oral cavity. Please open your mouth. Check is there any ulceration present or not, and then you go for proper examination of the abdomen. Proper examination of the abdomen. You just started your examination by inspection. In inspection, we see several things. First of all, we see shape of the abdomen, flank, position of the umbilicus, hair distribution, pigmentation, visible peristalsis, visible pulsation, movement of the abdomen, and hernial orifices. So commonly mistaken thing in inspection, if your professor asks you to inspect the abdomen, you have to inspect the abdomen at least for 2 minutes, because the peristalsis wave of the abdomen come 2 to 3 minute interval. If you doesn't inspect for 2 minutes, you may miss the visible peristalsis, which is a cardinal feature for intestinal obstruction. And then another thing, you just end up your inspection by watching the hernial orifices. So just pull down the trouser and ask the patient to cough, and check whether there is any bulging present or whether their hernial orifices are intake or not. And then you go for palpation. For palpation, we have several things: superficial palpation, deep palpation, and organ palpation. In this video, I demonstrated you the superficial and deep palpation. In superficial palpation, we see temperature, then we go for rigidity, and then you go for is there any superficial lump present or not. For superficial palpation, you just started your examination by ask the patient, is there any pain in his abdomen? Do you have any pain in your abdomen? He doesn't have any pain in his abdomen. So I just started my palpation from the left iliac fossa. Just gently rub all the 9 quadrants of the abdomen. All the 9 quadrants of the abdomen, then center of the abdomen. So then you go for deep palpation. For deep palpation, you again ask the question, do you have any pain in your abdomen? Oh, he doesn't have any pain in his abdomen. So we just started our examination, palpation from the left iliac fossa, and then go anti-clockwise. For deep palpation, we just roll the face of the patient to the left side and ask the patient to take deep breaths. And palpate all the 9 quadrants of the abdomen. Look over the patient face, because if there is tenderness present, maybe change in the facial expression of the patient. And then end up your deep palpation. So this is all about. Lastly, if the patient have any pain in his abdomen, suppose he have pain in this area, so you just palpate from the opposite side of the tender area. Palpate from the opposite side of the tender area, and lastly palpate the tender area. So this is all about inspection and superficial and deep palpation of the abdomen. In next video, I demonstrated you the organ palpation of the abdomen, liver, spleen, and kidney. Thanks for watching.